Awaken with Empress Nandi.
Ain't nobody will catch me on divine energy. Don't you think my shine's sexy, my chakras gleam gleam. Ain't nobody will catch me, my third eye clearly sees. And we are the wokest motherships upon the planet. No feathers falling, ain't no need to panic. My frequency's electromagnetic. Blessed to have the STARSEED genetics. We are the wokest motherships upon the planet. No feathers falling, ain't no need to panic. My frequency's electromagnetic. Blessed to have the STARSEED genetics. Ain't nobody will catch me on divine energy. Don't you think my shine's sexy, my chakras gleam gleam. Ain't nobody will catch me, my third eye clearly sees. And we are the wokest motherships upon the planet. No feathers falling, ain't no need to panic. My frequency's electromagnetic. Blessed to have the STARSEED genetics. We are the wokest motherships upon the planet. No feathers falling, ain't.
I am Empress Nandi, ordained metaphysician, certified angel therapist, soul healer and teacher and intuitive, born of a ray beyond the indigo ray. And as always, it is my honor and privilege to serve you. May ankhs of everlasting life pour into your crown, third eye, and heart chakras. Bless up yourself, gods and goddesses. If you're new to the channel, we welcome you with open arms. Hit that red subscribe button and notification bell. Like and share this video. Now, let's get into it. The 12 Pyramids of Dwahuti. Pyramid 10, Peru. Emotions. There is a pyramid in frequency over the Inca ruins of Machu Picchu. It is linked to the Nazca Lines, creating a pattern of evolution and design. The soul who creates through this pyramid goes by the frequency Lubi Lea. Her consciousness speaks to the people of Earth about a time long ago when ancient travelers from the stars descended to the surface, creating a landscape in which souls would descend from above to experience. Later, to return to her consciousness through her temple. It is within this pyramid that emotions are experienced, ranging from lowest frequency to those of pure light energy. The nature of this pyramid is to keep emotions flowing and that which you experience as formless waves of energy, which shift within each soul from moment to moment. And the souls shall know all ranges of these emotions, for they are in the matrix, and they have come to experience the gamut of them all. And the souls will place in highest esteem the frequency of light, which is creation, and contains all emotions in balance. And they will connect it with that part of their being that links to the source of creation, the heart, that which expresses what they shall call love and keeps the soul eternal. They shall strive for this place of higher emotion. In so doing, they will experience great suffering, which will help them bring forth higher overstanding. And the souls will feel torture and torment, and love and compassion. And they will place all emotions into words and deeds and great dramas in which they did act. And great works shall result in the expression of their emotions, guided by the flow of the emotional matrix. And they shall go to this emotional temple within their souls to find answers to riddles of creation. There, they will find their answers not always as their senses have guided. And each soul shall search until it is ready to enter this pyramid. Once entered, it will experience all emotions at one time, with overstanding far beyond the comprehension of humanity. Each soul shall embrace all emotions within itself. Come with me now to the Pyramid of Emotion. Let not old fears blind your way. Throw away all concepts of emotion and see the truth in who you are. I will teach you how to find peace and the balance in your soul. Follow me now to Pyramid 11. Enjoying the show? Excellent. Hit that like button, please, and thank you. If you've been blessed by my content and want to buy a goddess some sage or crystals, hit up my PayPal or Cash App. Sharing is caring. Tell your friends about the channel and share this video. The more engagement we have, the better we perform in the algorithm. So let's get those likes up. And don't leave out of here without telling us how you really feel. So drop those comments below. Now, back to the show. This is the commentary portion of the video, where we get into some things, break down some things, and contemplate some things. I invite all of you to partake in the conversation. If you're just here for the pyramid text, feel free to rewind and meditate again on Pyramid 10, Peru, the Pyramid of Emotions. Catch up on Pyramids 1 through 9 with my 12 Pyramids of Dwahuti playlist. Machu Picchu, meaning Old Mountain, is a sacred and historically protected, sublime city in the clouds. Known as the lost city of the Incas, Machu Picchu is the most familiar symbol of the Inca Empire. Just like with the Antarctic Pyramid, Peruvian pyramids are said to have been created by ancient aliens who lived on the planet in another timeline. Evidence supporting this theory include the Nazca Lines, the Ica stones, the band of holes near Pisco Valley, and the ruins at Tiwanaku and Machu Picchu. The Nazca Lines and other unusual patterns of Machu Picchu are best viewed from the sky. It is believed to be a landing strip for extraterrestrials. Its celestial observatory depicts many patterns found on petroglyphs throughout the world. Do you believe that aliens created the sacred structures at Machu Picchu? Comment below. What evidence do you have to support or refute the alien theory? There are many theories about Machu Picchu. Some say it is a defensive retreat. Others theorize it was an estate of the Inca Emperor Pachacuti. Many of the stones appear to be religious abodes. Perhaps Machu Picchu was solely built for spiritual purposes. Perhaps it is a city for the dead. To date, about 200 skeletons have been found within the complex, suggesting a small population. What was interesting about at least half of these skulls is they were elongated, similar to skulls in Inca and Maya burial sites, and similar to skulls in Kemet during the time of Akhenaten. These odd-shaped skulls were discovered in cemeteries for nobles. Perhaps it was customary for Inca royalty to have their heads artificially elongated to show dominance or to differentiate them from non-royals. Could these skulls be those of aliens or offspring of Inca and alien mating? What do you think? Tell us down below. Machu Picchu's site was chosen based on its position relative to sacred mountains that are purported to be in alignment with key astronomical events. Despite the fact that Machu Picchu was built over 500 years ago with no mortar used to hold together the stones, and it sits up a mountain on an earthquake fault, the city's 500 stone buildings are miraculously still standing today. Machu Picchu measures an incredible 116 square miles in the Peruvian Andes, some 7,900 feet above sea level. One of the most iconic buildings is the Temple of the Sun. As the name suggests, archaeologists believe this distinctive curved structure was used for religious ceremonies related to the sun god Inti. The Temple of the Sun has a carved rock at the top that produces shadows corresponding exactly to the two solstices. Archaeologists believe this temple was used both for religious and astronomical study. The Temple of the Sun also has a mysterious well-carved cave underneath. It is believed this area served as a mausoleum for royalty. However, all of these theories are speculation. Machu Picchu and its origin and purpose still remain a mystery. How does the Peruvian pyramid relate to emotions? Emotions, energy and motion. We come to Earth to experience and master emotions, a feat that we cannot perform in heaven. To stay in heaven is to know things conceptually. In heaven, there are no problems or challenges to overcome. When we incarnate and experience choice, then we know experientially. In this way, we expand and grow in spiritual consciousness. Earth is such a desirable teacher because here a soul has an opportunity to master emotions, energy, and matter. There are other environments into which a soul can incarnate that won't have the complexity that Earth offers for consciousness expansion. Why does life sometimes suck? Quite frankly, it's a matter of choice. Inherent in every choice are the consequences of said choice. When we are unevolved, we make unconscious choices and act surprised when the consequences appear. It is unconscionable that we would lead ourselves into the valley. At this stage of emotional awareness, we take no accountability for our lives and our mind. All of our problems are created by someone other than self. If this resembles you, it means that you have a lot more growing to do. Take advantage of the valley. You're already there anyway. In those moments, in those valleys, we learn who we truly are. We are forced to deal with the uncomfortableness of negative emotions. It sucks, yet you actually survived it. When we're going through, it feels like an impossibility, yet here we all are. Notice that the nature of emotions is formless waves of energy. And these waves of energy shift within each soul from moment to moment, based on how they're choosing to feel. So in essence, feelings are independent of the person. We choose, consciously or unconsciously, to meld with a particular form wave of emotion. Take this moment to see yourself independent from your emotions. See yourself and see your emotions sitting outside of you. See emotions for what they really are, thought waves that are separate and independent from you. Feel free to leave these emotions separate, detached, and independent from you. Doesn't that feel lighter? Spend a moment enjoying this lighter emotion now. You are an eternal soul having a temporary human experience. Earth is a school, and its curriculum is intentional emotional highs and lows. It is through the experience of these highs and lows that we grow in compassion and we grow in love. It's the love for me. If you truly desire to expand onward and upward, you must be willing to let go of the baggage that is negative emotions. Learn what the emotion is there to teach and leave the baggage behind. Don't make me sing. Bag lady, you gon' miss your bus. You can't hurry up, 'cause you got too much stuff. The self-realization journey is all about self-mastery. So we will experience negative emotions, but our job is to get the lessons. In all thy getting, get your lessons and leave the baggage behind. As we experience negative emotions, we learn what it truly means to be out of balance. And it causes us to yearn for, to desire for the fullness of light. It is in light that we find balance. Within that balance, abundance flows. Abundance of health, abundance of wealth, abundance of love, abundance of wisdom, and abundance of spiritual power. I am Empress Nandi. It has been my honor and privilege to serve you. Till next time, beloveds. Oh.
And nobody will catch me under that energy. Don't you think my shots sexy, my chakras bling bling. Ain't nobody will catch me, my third eye clearly sees. And we are the wokest motherships upon the planet. No bell is falling, ain't no need to panic. My frequency's electromagnetic. Blessed to have the STARSEED genetics. We are the wokest motherships upon the planet. No bell is falling, ain't no need to panic. My frequency's electromagnetic. Blessed to have the STARSEED genetics.